So the park will be built, and with me now is Brooke Agnew from the Shoreline Youth Trust and skater Jordan Sparrow. Welcome to you both. Thank you so much for coming in. Really do appreciate it. Let's just start with reaction from last night. Big night for you guys last night with the community board meeting. Yeah. What was it like?
It was pretty full on for most of it. There was obviously two strong sides, one opposing and the other for it. And yeah, 20 deputations last night, so we heard lots of different sides and opinions, and yeah, the result was awesome in the end, exactly what we wanted to happen, and it's great. Yeah,
the big turnout too. There was about 400 people, wasn't there, last night?
Yeah, the school hall was packed out.
Yeah, were you surprised by that there was that many people?
I wasn't surprised because the community has really been rallying this for the last couple of months. So, and by 1,000 people that wrote in already, I wasn't that surprised that many people turned up.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's just talk about the Shoreline Youth Trust and what you guys actually do. Do you want to just give me a bit of a rundown on what actually you guys do out in Sumner?
Yeah, Shoreline Youth Trust came out of a need for the young people in Sumner to have somewhere to go, as it is so isolated. And it's been around for 15 years now. And so we run lots of things out of it. We run a holiday program, we work with the local schools, and we run after school groups as well, and on Friday nights we put on big events. Like this week we've got a UV disco happening.
Fantastic, yeah. All good stuff. So everything that would attract youth obviously, and of course this is where I guess the skate park issue comes into it, doesn't it? So why have you guys, obviously, let's talk about the support you guys have given. Why have you supported it so much?
We have supported it because in the local area it is very secluded from the rest of the city, and obviously we exist because of that need for young people to have something to do. In the community there are lots and lots of cafes and restaurants for older people to go to, but in the community there isn't actually much for young people to do. So the skate park is another place that young people can hang out, and there's such a skate community out in Sumner that the skate park will be busy every day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just want to talk about that as well. You just said before that, yeah, it caters for a lot of older people, but then when it comes to youth, there's not much division. Do you think that's like that throughout the city, just the city as a whole as well? I
think for the city as a whole, yes, there is a lack of facilities like that, and that is probably due to the earthquake with the likes of QE2 and stuff like that closing down. But within like other areas, there's malls that young people can go to. They've got sports centres where they can go to. But in Sumner, there's the closest ones are in Linwood for that. So it is a long way for young people to go. And when they're 11, 12 years old, they can't just jump on a bus on their own and go to town. Yeah,
it's not an easy thing just to go when you feel like it. But that's where I guess the Sumner skate park comes into it all.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's important to have it? Why is it important to have a skate park? Of all things for youth, why a skate park? Do you want to hear? Why do you think it's important?
Oh, I think it'd be great because we can kind of take the little kids down, teach them how to skate, give them a feel of kind of the good vibes that we get down there.
Absolutely. How long have you been skating for?
About a year and a half.
Yeah, so you're quite into it as well. And then since obviously the skate park hasn't been there, but where have you normally gone to go skating usually?
Regularly, I just get on the bus with my mates and go into Morehouse Ave to Washington Skate Park.
Absolutely. Do you think there is a problem with having a skate park in Sumner? Do you think that there shouldn't be one? Like, why do you think that people have this opinion on it that there shouldn't be one?
I think that they probably don't want it because they're afraid that sort of it might bring the wrong people into Sumner and sort of it might cause trouble, but I don't think that's the case.
Absolutely. I want to talk about that with you too, Brooke, as well. Very much a stereotype, isn't there, with young people, especially with skaters as well. I guess it's probably an old kind of, would you say it's changed over time, the sort of, I guess, view on skaters. Do you think that's changed, the behaviour's changed?
Yeah, absolutely. Skaters are known for tagging and for crime and drinking, things like that, and we have actually got a skate ramp in Sumner that has been kindly donated by Cheapskates, and that has been really, really popular over the last 3 years. It is only temporary. It isn't a site that's going to be used for a community centre, but in the whole 3 years it's been there, there's not been one tag. There's not been one issue with any young person down there, and there's been no drinking and issues like that, so yeah.
So you would think that from the sign of that it should be all good to go ahead with the skate park, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's just talk about the location of the skate park. Now, I know has the council gone? The council went through quite a lot of different locations. How many did they go through? Do you know?
Around 151 locations within.
So it's pretty much the whole of Sumner. It sounds like it, doesn't it? They've checked everywhere. So they've come down to this one that's obviously been picked now to all go ahead. Do you think it's the best place for it?
Yes, I do think it is the best place for it because it is. It's got a lot of foot traffic and a lot of cars that drive past there, and it's been proven that skate parks that are put in places like that reduces any type of crime or any type of mischief that young people will get up to. It is also right near the beach, which is awesome for young people because they like to surf as well, so they can surf, they can skate, and also parents like to walk along there, they can have coffee. It is a great location.
Sounds like it's a fantastic location. And of all things for young people as well, why is a skate park, I guess, better? Does it come down to better cost? Does it come down to, what do you think it comes down to? Why would it be a skate park to be better?
I think just because of the community feel out in Sumner, the skate park is definitely going to better the community with, kids skate everywhere in Sumner and every single kid would own a skateboard and a scooter. And so they're just so mobile on it that giving them a place to spend their time and hang out with older kids like Jordan who can teach the younger kids how to skate and
absolutely.
It just builds community and that's what Sumner really needs to its young people.
Absolutely. What's the youth like out there now since the Quacks? Where does it sit at the moment?
Well, there's actually 21% of the population in Sumner is under 15 years old. So there is a lot of young people out in Sumner and from what I've seen, there has been a lot of devastation for them and they have lost a lot out there. And so this skate park, I feel, will just give them hope again, that people actually care about them and they actually want to give them somewhere to spend their time.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's just talk about the design of the skate park at the moment. There's been one concept design, hasn't it? Do you want to give a bit of a view of what's in it? Because obviously at the moment you've only got a ramp, so it's a lot more than that, I'm guessing. So do you want to just give a bit of a rundown? What there is?
Yeah, well, I've seen the designs and I think they look awesome, and I talked to the guys from Levi's and they said that they want to give us something kind of different from the regular skate parks.
Absolutely. What kind of things are in that plan?
There's like some ramps and boxes like to grind on and it's kind of things you can carve around. And
awesome. Yeah. So it sounds like it's a facility that you guys can really benefit from as well. I also want to talk about too the way it's being funded, because obviously this skate park's not through council funding. Obviously, it has to go through consent, to get that land all sussed. Being that it's been branded by Levi's, do you think that has any issues for the skate park?
I think that some of the community were a bit worried about Levi's branding everywhere, but Levi's have been very open from the start, saying that their brand won't be anywhere on the skate park, won't be visible, and they just want to donate this to the community. So very much be just a normal skate park like everywhere else. Yeah. What's next from here now? So you've met the decisions, go ahead, it's all green light, all go. Where to from here? I think they have to get consent to actually put the skate park there, which is next. Resource consent, which I'm not sure how long that takes. But the plan was that they want to have it in by like September. Absolutely. Yeah. But you're happy overall with the decision? Absolutely. Cool. And you are too?
Yeah,
of course, definitely. Well, thank you so much for you two for coming in. I really do appreciate it. That's fantastic. And that was Brooke Agnew from the Shoreline Youth Trust and skater Jordan Sparrow.